My name is Shay Lacey, and today I'm going to tell you the story of how I attempted to pack up and drive across the country from Tampa, Florida to Portland, Oregon with my homies in a 1989 Vogue bus. And I do say attempted because we broke down before we even reached the first state border crossing due to a large hole in the hydraulic fluid line.
Flex tape!
Where it earned its name, the struggle bus. And because we were on a time constraint, we limped the struggle bus off the highway and abandoned all of Brapstar's current problems in Casey's campground in the Florida Panhandle, and we flew to Portland for a week to host our Sessions launch party. 1 month, 2 batteries, and $3,000 later, our quest to reach Portland, Oregon continues, and our struggle bus is back on the road. For now. Unfortunately for everyone, the passing of time does exist, and the summer months, they only become warmer as time marched on. And so we marched on with it. The only time in my life that I have ever felt hotter than I did on that bus was the time I foolishly rode my motorcycle in Death Valley, only wearing a tank top out of ignorance to the proper gear to wear in the desert.
I gotta apologize to all people who've ever driven an RV, a semi, a bus, van, for cutting you off. I will do it again.
This is the route you picked.
I don't want to take responsibility for the choices I've made.
This is the place you had to do it this way.
First of all, the only reason I just had to do it this way was because we were sitting in traffic for over an hour and I didn't want to do it for another hour, so I suggested a secret way through the mountains, just like the hobbits did. And little did I know that also was a bad idea.
Fool of a took.
And because the South is so incredibly flat, it wasn't until we were halfway through these steep Appalachian mountains that we realized that the struggle bus was maybe not as perfect as the Facebook Marketplace seller was leading us to believe. Because it was actually so much worse. We always expect to have to do repairs on old vehicles. Having multiple breakdowns along the way is not uncommon when we travel. But eventually, I had to stop counting the amount of breakdowns we experienced.
That's it, that's all we gotta do is just get it downhill.
Oh no, it looks like it's still going up. Oh no.
So it turns out we were going up an 8% grade. Now we're going down the grade and it's way better. Life is great.
It's also dangerous. We're still in danger of overheating our Jake brake.
I think that guy is too though.
He's hauling ass compared to what we were doing.
Maybe he's just like scared to stop.
Josh and I are usually always on motorcycles, so I never have the opportunity to use my passenger princess privilege to go take a nap, so that's exactly what I did until I realized that we still had more mountains that we had to get through after Nebraska, and that our smooth sailing through the Midwest was not going to last long. So I did what any girl would do in that situation, and I took out the owner's manual and read it out loud to Josh, because although I could read the words that were on the page, I could not understand them. I read him the entire thing from front to back. He did not enjoy it.
The British mind cannot comprehend this landscape. America at its finest. Can you imagine the uggos and humongos that are gonna be in here?
Yeah, right now, us, dude.
Oh my god, no, please don't park in the middle. You're such a
I want to set a new record for most spots taken up.
You're such a
I think I could probably pull forward and get a couple more.
I'm having fun again. I definitely wasn't having fun 12 hours ago, but I'm having fun again.
You know, they say home is where the heart is, and when you're traveling with your best friend in a literal moving house, it's hard not to have fun while seeing some of the most beautiful mountains. It's almost enough to make us forget that the beeping never actually stopped.
It's our spot.
Hey, yeah, get out of here. Only we drive in the emergency lane.
We have got to go down there. Damn.
What do you think's down there?
I don't know. It looks like the Hidden Valley Ranch down there or something. It's where they make the ranch.
And because Josh just had to go down there, we ended up staying down there for the next 3 days as we attempted to repair the flange that was completely broken in the turbo, making it impossible to get back up that hill. And even with the repair that we managed to do, this is about how fast we were going up this hill. So getting around Mount Hood was not looking good. So I took Cammie's advice, I grabbed some flex tape from the gas station, and onward we went. And even despite the endless beeping and the endless breakdowns, it's really hard to complain with a view like this. My only regret is not figuring out that New Order covers up the beeping perfectly a little bit sooner. To my surprise, we actually had no issues following the Hood River. And before I knew it, I was waking up to a 61 degrees excessive heat warning. And the Florida girl in me just had to laugh.
Hey! Hey! Hey, fuck you!
Okay. My toxic trait is I'll never stop bringing a coffee with me. Even if I don't have a cup holder, I don't care. I'll find a way. Love finds a way.
Every single time I get on this motorcycle, Josh has to push me up off the kickstand because it's too heavy for me.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, we're getting pretty good at that.
I know it's only September, but there's so many fall colors. I'm so excited. I'm gonna eat the leaves. Josh and I have been back in Florida just sweating. So to have a day where we can wear hoodies and ride motorcycles, that is truly a blessing. Why is neutral hard to find? Okay, maybe I'm just dumb. Could be both. Could be both.
Can we go in the antique store afterwards? It looks cute. So there's 3 antique shops just from where I stand. You guys know I never see a woman as competition except for when we go thrifting.
Well, you've only got so much room for antiques.
Dude, antiques can be so tiny though.
You can have one spot, one single antique at a time. You want to feel like you gotta smash it all.
No, that's just what love is like. You can't have 2 boyfriends, right?
Yeah, not until you smash the first one. Or
The worst thing is when the key's in your pocket. My gloves are already on. Where the f are they? Interesting. I'm just looking for my key. Come on, man. Where the f is it? Do I have other pockets? Is it in my bag? Oh my god, sorry. Where the hell did it go? I don't think I tossed it in there. Why would I? What the fuck? Nope, I guess it was still in there. Pretty deep. God damn it, I hate me. I also love me too. It's complex, keep up. Alright. Alright. We're good. Alright, let's go already. Josh and I are riding up to Sessions to film the podcast and get some carts filled because ice cream paint job just got back. So if you want to be smoking Sessions cannabis only in Oregon, of course, because it is not federally legal, then head over to your local dispensary and ask them for Sessions cannabis. And if they don't have it, ask them to order it on LeafLink. Ignorance truly is bliss, because now that I know more about how electricity works, I see things like this, and it makes me scared.
this thing is too cold-blooded, like something's wrong with the carburetors. It's not your fault.
It has 2 carburetors?
It's got 4 carburetors.
4 carburetors? That's 3 too many carburetors. Wait, Josh. I think I might need help with the kickstand. No, too much! Too much push!
It's just not hooked up. I don't know how much it's hooked up.
Okay. I like the mystery.
And for everyone telling me to clean the windshields on my motorcycle, I'm not gonna do it. Anytime I come out here to Oregon, I have to restrain myself from looking at Facebook Marketplace. Oregon trash is so much better than the Tampa trash, except when it comes to y'all's women.
But to be fair, it's all about perspective, okay? Like, I just got excited about an apple on the ground back there. So maybe take my opinion about trash with a grain of salt. 18%! 18%! I swear to God, I never looked at that stuff before our RV trip, and now I can't stop looking at that stuff. I can't pull into a parking lot and see an RV and not think, man, I wonder if those guys are having a good time right now. I probably should have told Milemaker back there that it's totally okay if he passes me in these turns. I'm all right with it. I got nothing to prove. I don't feel like I need to speed up
to keep up with someone else's pace. I'd rather just piss the person off behind me a little bit, even if it's a friend. My life is never worth my ego, especially when I'm on a motorcycle that I'm not 100% sure about the brakes. Oh shit, I think this KZ might make all its power in higher RPMs. I think I might have been riding this motorcycle wrong. No wonder I was having a hard time through those turns. Oh, and another thing, don't be afraid to tell your friend that they're riding your ass and you need some space. Not that Mile Maker is back there, I'm just saying it's a common thing to just feel like you need to speed up because the person behind you is riding so close to you, but just let them know, hey, give me some space. Hello. Oh wait, he can't hear me. Let me go tell him. Hey! Oh no, I'll never get the chance. Misconnections, man. Kitty! Oh, two kitties. Josh has a new rule for me when it comes to stray pets. And the rule is if it gets in the truck with me, I can keep it. Ah, yes, yeah, I get it. That's why I hate the phrase calm your tits. Because it's like, it's literally not possible. If I could calm my tits, I would have done it years ago. I'm insane, okay? I didn't make me this way. Blame my dad. Did you get the kickstand for me? Thank you. This is a balancing act, okay? Very delicate balancing act. What's worse, being fully drenched or just having your pants wet? That motherfucker's running out of gas. Dummy. How much you want to bet that's why he's breaking down? You f***ing idiot. You f***ing idiot.
But not everybody gets my location.
Dude, I love stalking all my friends' location. It's like all my little Sims, or they're like little Pokemons, because then if you get somebody who's rare, like Cammy, it's like a shiny Pokemon. Very rare. I got her to give it to me when she thought I hated her. So she was like nice, low self-esteem, so I was like able to be like, let me get it, girl. Come on. Hand it over. Oh, by the way, Joey's here.
Thankfully, Joey showed up just in time because we got completely poured on. He took us back to his house so we could borrow his dryer and so we could wait out the rain for the rest of the storm. I know I said in the first half of this video that Josh and I moved to Portland, and I know that was a little bit confusing. Josh and I moved the bus to Portland, and I think that's where it's gonna stay because we still are having issues with the turbo, and I don't know if it's gonna get up a hill ever again. At least I am going to be pushing this boulder off to a new Sisyphus. It will not be me pushing it up the hill. Josh and I are going to be back and forth from Tampa and Portland, so make sure you're following the Sessions podcast for all future updates. And we want to plan lots of group rides and lots of other stuff. We have She's My Cherry Pie out right now, so head to your local dispensary. And if your budtender doesn't have it, you can just tell them to order it on LeafLink. It's actually an event this weekend in Bend at the Diamond Tree to win a raffle for a custom guitar. Completely designed around the She's My Cherry Pie strain. Feels really good to have the second part of this episode out. It's been sitting in my computer for a really long time, and now I kind of feel like now that it's off of my computer and out of my plate and I can delete all the footage, I can start fresh. So here's to 1,000 fresh starts. It's never too early or too late to be the person you want to be. Okay, bye-bye.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh shit!